Okay, good morning, everybody. Feeling good this morning. Um, oh my God, ponchos last night was so good. I can't even tell you. And I ended up not getting that dessert. I ate so much for my regular meal. This is kind of funny, I meant to go back and get that dessert. They closed at 10, and so the hotel was right dead next to it. Okay, so Daleville, for any hikers out there, I'll tell you what, if you're doing the AT, even if you're doing section hike, whatever, Daleville is ideal. I mean, you've got the Super 8 and the Hojo, Howard Johnson's, like 100 yards from the trail. And there's there might be another hotel too. And then there's tons of restaurants. There's, I don't know what stores are around. I just went to Poncho's, and that was plenty good for me. I stayed at the Super 8. To me, it's the way to go. All the comments and gut hooks say that Hojo's kind of was a little disappointing for a lot of people. Maybe it's better. These things go up and down. But Super 8 was great. It had really good laundry, guest laundry. So I got that done. I iced my feet. I had a real nice room. It's super cheap. So it's about as cheap as you can get for a hotel room. So it's good to go in my opinion. Anyways, a little review of and it's, like I said, it's literally like 100 yards. And there's a couple gas stations. So if you want to get like, I don't know, Snickers, or they might have power bars and stuff like there. Not real resupply, but a little bit. Well, anyways, I went back to my hotel room, and the other thing that ate up a little bit of time for me, but was well worth it, was I got a call from my poker buddies. So I got a call from my poker buddies, and it was real fun. They weren't actually playing poker; they were just hanging out. But they gave me a ring, and it was awesome to hear from them. So thank you to you guys. You really kind of juiced me up for this morning. I have been, I don't know, I'm 2/3 of the way through, and it's a little bit hard to get motivated in the morning. And once I get going, I'm fine. But man, these days are getting tougher. So you can see it's dim out. Like it's right around 7:30. And the sun just keeps coming up later and later. I think I'm gonna finish right around the time of daylight saving time switch. So the days are just gonna keep getting shorter on me. But I got up nice and early and got a bunch of stuff done this morning too. But it took me about an hour to get going. I completely dried everything out. I had a little panic attack because I thought I washed my lap belt last night, and I could not find it this morning. It was just hanging on a chair, but I was in total freak out mode this morning because I couldn't find it, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. But anyways, so I thought I like dropped it in the hallway or lost it in the wash somehow. And so finally, I've got a very exciting day today. I'm going up to, I think I'm gonna see Devil's Tooth and Mcafee Knob, and those are two really scenic places. I don't think it's gonna rain. It might rain today, but hopefully there's a little bit of a view up there. It'd be nice to have better weather, but I gotta take what I get. And even most exciting, my family may come up here. They're going to VMI for sure. And we're trying to figure out with Shane's schedule if they can make it down here to me. I'm about an hour away from them by drive. So that's pretty exciting. So when I was down below there, I thought maybe there's a generator up here or something. It's just this big, humongous power line. And this is the loudest one I think I've ever heard. Like, I feel like if I stood here long enough, it might just ground out on me. And it's kind of freaky, but I guess it's got to be safe, right? I mean, a million hikers come through here, something like that. Oh man, this might turn out to be a pretty decent day. The layers of clouds over there are really cool. The camera just never, you get some of it, but I wish I had a higher quality camera to share some of this stuff with you, because some of the views sometimes are just unreal. And then I go back and look at them on the camera, I'm like, it looks all right. Oh, so this is kind of cool. I'll try to double this up. There's a gas station that I just got I actually got toothpaste and a toothbrush there. I didn't need a toothbrush, but it came with a package, so I just picked it up. But that's directly where I just came from. So I'm doing some or all of Virginia's Triple Crown today. So it's Tinker Cliffs, which I think I get to first. Mcafee Knob. Just kidding, Gene. Just kidding. Mcafee Knob. I'm pretty sure it's Mcafee Knob. I'm probably still messing it up. But and Devil's Tooth. But even though the sun's not out, this place up here that I've already just hiked a little bit is just beautiful. I mean, I'm having a good time today. I did not have a good time yesterday. I was a little bit down yesterday, but Mexican made it, and talking to my friends last night made it for me. But today is starting out really nice, and I think I'm just gonna be juiced up all day, because even if I don't get to see my family, just knowing that they're out with Shane and they're close to me is gonna make me feel good all day. This day is already looking like a two-parter. I'm just not going to be able to stop. And I haven't even hit the good stuff. I'm not even close to the good stuff yet. And it'd be nice if this haze and the clouds cleared up a little bit, but it's still really beautiful up here. At least it's clear where I'm at. Yesterday was a complete, I just pushed myself through the day all day. It drizzled, basically like, just kind of drizzled on me for the past 2 days. And yesterday, you know, I took a couple pictures, and you could see it was just a big white screen out there with no views. Worse than today. But hopefully some of this will burn off. Might just get worse, I don't know. There is a system out to the west trying to creep over here. So that's water down there. It's like dead calm. It's almost hard to figure out that scenery. Really, like you could get vertigo or something. You can't even tell like what's up and down. Just a little further from my hotel this morning. I keep getting views of it. It's kind of wild to, you know, get higher and further from it and still see where you came from. Check this out though, man, it is gorgeous down here. So that is the Carvin Cove Reservoir. This deer right here is so funny. She's like trying to get away from me, but oh, there she goes. She couldn't figure out what direction I was going, I guess. She kept like paralleling me. And she actually was coming up at me at one point, but figured out. It's a little overlook here. See, I think it's clear that the sun is just barely losing. Oh man, this is awesome. Whee! Love it. Hear that dog clears a bell. video clips quicker, because otherwise I'm gonna have like 3 hours of video. So that when I was talking about like showing you the view of that sort of horseshoe, I'm on the outside of that, looking out on the other side of it. I think I'm going to get a view back to the inside here in a few minutes. But this is a cool hike. It's just really cool. It'd be nicer if it was a little clear. I don't mind the clouds, but it's getting a little socked in. Look how pretty this is. I think there's a shelter here too. Might just be. All right, this little shelter was a little bit further up. Let's check it out. It's only a little ways off trail, like 50 feet, maybe not even that. Lambert's Meadow shelter. Not bad. Nice little tight setup. Good fire pit. Picnic table, almost level, not quite. Not bad, not bad. Well, I'm not quite at Tinker Cliffs. I'm very close. And I'm feeling a little gypped. Feeling a little gypped. Because this is really cool and beautiful. And it would definitely be something to see on a clear day. This is a really neat hike too. It's not difficult. Most of the grade is not super steep. There's a few parts that are a little bit steep, but they don't last very long when they're steep. So, you know, if you wanted an 8-mile hike, 4 miles up, 4 miles down, that's basically what it is for Mcafee's Knob. This, I think you could get closer to this and do a shorter hike, but I don't know where all the trailheads are, but this is pretty cool up here. And in a few days, everything down below there, the leaves should be changing, or maybe a week, but the leaves are going to start changing real fast, and it's going to be amazing up here. Maybe even this weekend, probably past Saturday when the sun comes back out. Humongous spider web right here. I don't know where Mama Spider is, but that's a good one. And here's Tinker Cliffs. Just the abyss for me. Big, blank, white screen. It is cool being up here, though. There's one more good. I think this is a cool spot up here too. So I'll just keep it rolling. There's probably tons of these, actually, even up further. Oh, I'm bummed. There just must be so many cool views up here. There's another one over there. Above the trees. So I'm past Tinker Cliffs. It's like Adventureland through here. It's really kind of neat. So this is looking back from the top of the horseshoe back towards Daleville, where way earlier I took some video and looked across this thing. We were way over there up on those mountains over there, and now we're completely across. It's just harder to see because the mist has kind of moved in and obscured everything, but we're all the way completely on the other side now. It's kind of cool. And that's a reservoir that I was taking a picture of before over on the other side. Now we're kind of at the top of the horseshoe, if you will. Well, I was hoping to get another shot of the reservoir. There's looking in, but blank canvas. Visibility seems to be okay once you get a little lower, but I'm back up high again. I don't think there's going to be any visibility up at Mcafee Knob. Mcafee. I'll just take a seat. Okay, this is Campbell Shelter right up here, and it's about 0.7, I think, maybe 0.8 from Mcafee Knob, and I don't know if it's got a water source. It's pretty high up here. I can see the bear box. I gotta hurry up because I'm hoping my family is headed for Route 11, and I'm gonna meet them there. I'm gonna go on up here and check this thing out. It'll take me a second. Yeah, so here's Campbell's Shelter. Looks like a pretty good setup. Nice picnic table, good and level. Finally found one. Good fire pit. Yeah, it's got a cool setup. So I'm almost at Mcafee Knob. And this area is super cool. It's really fun. It's a good climb, but there's just so many beautiful rock structures, and there's a lot of steps through here and stuff like that, but it's really cool. Oh man. Beautiful, even with the clouds. Not quite there yet. So I guess it gets better than that.